hey guys, let's not blame China or anything, but Wuhan, you know? Wash, use, have, avoid, never go to China or trust them for anything, because they are the originators of the Wuhan 400 virus. I am adapting to working from home, which is always a nice thing to do, but glad to have the opportunity. But it's just been weird because schedules change. We go on different 24/7, 16/7, that kind of thing. So I'll go from working 3 to midnight to working 9 to 6 a.m. And on the 9 to 6 a.m. shift like I am now, it's weird because, you know, I get done work around 6 a.m. and then I sleep till about noon. And then I get up and go for a walk and we go shopping and stuff. And then we're usually back by about 3. And then I'll sleep till like 8. So it's been weird. But it's less, I mean, I kind of like it. It feels leisurely. It feels like there's a lot of time in the day too. But getting up at noon, man, oh God, it's tough. So under quarantine, the rule is private vehicles are allowed, as you can see. However, they're only supposed to have one occupant, and that occupant is the driver. So I'm starting to see a lot of cars pulling over and like 2 or 3 people getting out of them. So people are definitely defying the rules of quarantine around here, and it seems like as things go on, the more they are defied. So that's a shame, I guess, in the sense that the barangay captains have been told to crack down on this type of thing. Now, most of the cars here have completely opaque windows, so every single window on the car is tinted black. You can't see in. So I guess if you're just driving around Taguig, you're not trying to cross borders, you're not going to get flagged for that type of thing. But if you try to cross borders, you're going to have to, you know, take a temperature check, roll down your windows, see what's in the car, that kind of thing. And those cars are supposed to be impounded, but something tells me that's not happening. So there's definitely no jogging allowed, but they're out jogging. And here's my request to all joggers. Don't go out and jog, because you're just going to piss off the marshals and make it worse for the rest of us. Preparing for a live TikTok event, I guess. Unbelievable. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, that's how to make money on TikTok there. So the rule is only one person allowed out per household for shopping for essentials. You're not supposed to bring kids. Granted, it's healthy to get outside. It's healthy to have your kids walking around in the sun and getting fresh air and stuff, especially when there's no one else on the street. But everyone is in defiance of the rules here. Cars are driving by with 2 and 3 passengers in it, just absolutely verboten bawal, according to the terms of the quarantine. But again, people just seem to disregard it here in BGC. Luckily, we have not required the use of passes yet in order to go out, and that's probably why they're flagrantly or blatantly ignoring guidelines. There are some establishments that are open. People wait in line, social distancing to some degree here in BGC. Although today the market was jam-packed, there was very little possibility of social distancing there. There was a rumor yesterday, Saturday, and I wonder if that has anything to do with the incredibly long lines that we saw, that had to do with a clampdown on the lockdown, where in this last 2 weeks, end of March to April 14th, when the lockdown is supposedly going to end, that they were going to just close everything, close all the markets, close all the pharmacies, close all the banks, and that you're gonna have to deal with what you got. Ooh. BGC kind of looks nice as the sun goes down. This is actually late for us to be out walking around, but I had the day off, so we just decided to spend as much time as possible out shopping for essentials. That line behind me, we're waiting to get into the bank. It's payday here in the Philippines. One of the crazy things about the Philippines is literally the entire country is paid on the same day every month. So payday becomes a nightmare at the banks or any ATM. You want to go and try and get money out, and 80% of the ATMs have no money in them because people have been waiting in line, taking out literally their whole salary at a shot. Really nice being outside. So there are some communities, barangays or cities here that have banned liquor. I don't know why, but so far it has not come to BGC, or at least this part of BGC. I hate to say it, but we're like stockpiling booze. I mean, theoretically, this whole 1 month lockdown ends in a week or two, really. If it doesn't end, I can imagine that maybe I'm going to want to take up drinking. Blue skies in Manila. Captain's log, week 3, day 4 or 5 of quarantine. It's kind of hard to tell exactly how much time has passed due to the temporal anomaly associated with lockdown here in Bonifacio Global City. Again, not sure what's going on with the mall here, but we were in and out like a flash today. Absolutely no line, no wait, not crowded. I guess everybody did their crazy stock up shopping last Monday. So it's like Thursday, I think it was like, yeah, Monday was like payday, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, the lines were around the block. Today, voila. See those trucks? Huh? Construction's definitely back on here. There's a lot of activity going on week 3, day 4 or 5, I think. I don't even know. But definitely construction guys, construction trucks. I can even hear some drilling and stuff going on in the building. So something's changing towards the end of the initial lockdown period. Whether or not that'll be extended, I don't know, but they're ramping up for something. Amidst rumors that there'll be a crackdown on the lockdown, whereas you'll only be able to exit your house once a week to do your essential shopping. Folks are out jogging like, I don't know, it's Sunday afternoon in the park. And granted, I mean, more power to you. I think you should be able to get out and jog and get fresh air and do that kind of thing as long as you're social distancing, which is pretty easy to do when running. But the more we defy the lockdown order, the more potential we have to extend the lockdown, which just would not be cool. No. What a nice surprise. So everything's at a standstill construction, as you can see. But being outside is actually really nice. You don't stop to think what the heck's going on. You can actually hear the wind blowing in the trees for once. The birds are singing. Bird song is very nice. And I was saying the other day, I don't know if that's because the birds have come back because nobody's here, or that you can just actually hear them because there's no cars, crazy noise, and construction going on. But it is nice to be out walking.